Namaste everyone, my name is Neha Jain and today we're going to learn a technique known as Jal Neti. Jal Neti is one of the kriyas mentioned in the Hatha Yoga Pradipika, which is one of the purificatory techniques which involves passing of saline water through the nasal passage. It is a very nice technique to be practiced. It helps in enhancing immunity, helps to let go of mucus from the body and also removal of dust particles from the sinuses. So before we begin to practice Jal Neti, let's understand what is Jal Neti. The word Jal means water, Neti means cleansing. So with the help of saline water, we cleanse our nasal passage. How many times can this technique be practiced? You can practice about once or twice daily. If you are in a place of very dry weather or a polluted area, then ideally you can practice it for twice. Otherwise, once is enough as well. First, there are some precautions that need to be kept in mind before we start Jal Neti. Do not practice Jal Neti if you have a nasal polyp or a recent nasal surgery or any kind of ear infection. Also, after practicing Jal Neti, make sure you're not lying down for the next 45 minutes to an hour and not staying under very fast fan or AC. Besides that, it's safe for everyone to practice Jal Neti. So before we practice Jal Neti, we first need to prepare the water for Jal Neti. For that, boil 1 glass of water and allow it to cool down till it becomes a lukewarm temperature. To check the temperature, you can pour some water on the tip of your palm to see the temperature. It should be lukewarm in temperature. Add 1/4 teaspoon salt to it and just taste the water a little. The taste should be that of a teardrop. So this salty water is that of the taste and temperature of the body fluids and thus prevents osmosis. Now, after we've prepared the water, wash your hands clean with soap and make sure that you're not drying your hands after washing them. So now, after cleaning your palms, take some water, making a cup of your hands, pour water into your left palm. After taking water in your left palm, tilt your face slightly, close your right nostril and dip your left nostril into the palm. Sniff the water in through the nostrils and keep your mouth open, allowing the water to come out of either of your nostrils or your mouth. Repeat the same thing with the other side as well. This will allow all the water to release from your nostrils. You can repeat this action twice with each nostril to completely clean both your nostrils. After this, we are going to sniff the water out. So first, you close your left nostril and sniff out water, placing palm in front of your right nostril. Sniff out all the water till you feel that the water droplets have stopped coming out of your nostrils. Repeating this with the other nostril as well till both your nostrils seem to have been completely free of water. After doing this technique, we are going to follow it with Kapalbhati. Now it is absolutely compulsory to follow Kapalbhati after practicing Jal Neti. The benefit of doing Kapalbhati is that once you start to forcefully blow out your nostrils, it creates like a cyclone which helps in removing all the dust particles that are stuck into your sinuses and creates a very good blood circulation and heat in your facial area, which helps to massage the sinuses and also clear them off of any unwanted dust particles and viruses. Let us also keep in mind some of the limitations before we practice Kapalbhati. Pregnant women and people with high blood pressure or cardiac issues should not do too many counts of Kapalbhati or can, if needed, avoid Kapalbhati and just continue with the blowing of the nostrils. The rest of us can practice Kapalbhati safely. So now let us see how to practice Kapalbhati. Kapal, the word Kapal means face, Bhati means to shine. So one who practices Kapalbhati, their face starts to shine because of the blood circulation that is formed in the facial area. This particular practice involves fast and forceful exhalation and passive inhalation. Now, What we are going to also notice is when you're doing this practice, you have to keep your facial muscles completely relaxed. Do not strain your eyebrows. Do not tense your nostrils. Keep your face relaxed. Keep your spine tall. Now, let us practice Kapalbhati together. We will be doing about 20 to 30 counts in one set. And we will be practicing 3 such sets with normal breathing between each round. Let us start. Breathe in and we start to forcefully exhale out in this manner. After taking about 20 to 30 counts, allow yourself to relax and breathe normal. Before you prepare for the next round, just make sure that there are no jerks in your breath. Your breath is absolutely rhythmic and smooth. Let us prepare for the second round. Breathe in. Breathe normal and prepare for the third set. Breathe in and we start. And breathe normal. Allow your mind to relax completely and then gently open your eyes. Now, after doing Kapalbhati, we are going to follow this up with another technique of facial massages which is known as Kapala Dhoti. Now, all of this together will help us get rid of our sinuses, help us in our problems like migraine, dust allergies, also enhance our immunity. So now let us see who cannot practice Kapal Randra Dhoti. It is safe for everyone to practice these facial massages except that you have extreme acne or any kind of allergy on your skin. Let us see how to do these facial massages. We are going to practice it together. We will practice about 10 to 12 strokes of each round, following it up chronologically as I show it to you. Now let us begin the practice of Kapala Randra Dhoti. We will place our thumbs at the respective temples, allowing ourselves to stroke with the help of 4 fingers, moving them from right to left and left to right. Make sure that the strokes are just perfect. They are not too hard and not too soft, just enough to create a nice heat and friction in your forehead area. Stroking them gently from right to left for about 10 to 12 times. Repeat it for about 10 to 12 times on your own before we move into the second set of strokes. We will now start to pinch our eyebrows. So place the fingers on the upper and the lower eyebrow in the center and we start to pinch from the center to the respectively to the right and the left side. Continuing this as well for about 10 to 12 times on your own. And then we will move into the third set of strokes, wherein we'll be using the edge of our fingers to stroke the outer parts of our nostrils. Stroking this in a downward V movement in this manner and then taking it up through the chin in an upward V movement. In this manner, stroke it to a downward V, moving into an upward V using the pressure through our palms. We will move in this direction, stroking it for about 10 to 12 times as well. Continuing this for 10 to 12 times on your own, we will move into the fourth movement, which is stroking our outer and our inner part of the ears. These are all our sinus areas. So 2 sinus areas here, 2 sinus points here, and 2 behind the ears. Let us stroke the sinuses around the ears now, upward to downward movement in this manner. Make sure the strokes are going downward along your chin. Continuing this as well for about 10 to 12 times on your own. We move to the fifth movement, which is a scissoring movement around the upper lip and the lower lip. So make a scissor with both your hands and we will start to stroke the upper and the lower lip in this manner. Continuing stroking this as well for about 10 to 12 times on your own. We will move into the last set of the facial massages, which is massaging the neck area. So now we will stroke the palms upward in this manner like we do in a facial exercise. So start stroking your palms upward, massaging the entire neck from the center to the side. Make sure you're covering the entire neck as you stroke upward. Repeating this as well for about 10 to 12 times on your own, and then gently release and relax. Make sure you're maintaining a gentle smile throughout the practice. So we finish the set of practices here. So these 3 practices together can really help you cure your sinusitis. It is very good for preventing cold and frequent viral infections. It helps in relieving one from migraine issues. It helps in improving vision by cleansing the eye ducts and also stimulating the optic nerves. It is also very beneficial for relieving one from depression. It increases a sense of confidence and is also very good to prepare one for pranayams and meditation. So hoping that you will all practice this regularly to get rid of your sinuses and to enhance your immunity. Thank you and namaste.